really need to just accept the dumb stuff and enjoy the stuff that you like. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay, listen. There's some dumb stuff I'll accept. Here's the one thing I will absolutely not accept in my Star Wars movies. Hold on. Episode 4, Obi versus Vader. I'm gonna talk about it again. I will talk about it until I die. Fucking, hold on. Hold on. The autistic martial arts assist demon's coming out. Let's get to it. Look at this. What's the point? What's the point? Like, hold on. Josh, I'm sorry, I'm leaking your DM. I'm logging into Instagram so I can tell the people of your reasonings of why they're fighting like that. Quote, naturally because it was the first lightsaber fight ever. They based it on samurai, so they had 2 hands on the sword. The lightsaber was meant to be heavy because it had so much power it produced. But they changed it in the next movie to make it cool. Also, it was filmed in 1976. At the time of filming, that fight, Luke was still named Starkiller. George said the fight is sold because of the old man and the cyborg, which I could counter argue. Let's talk about this.
The circle is now complete.
That is not. I'm being autistic. Give me a second. So, y'all see how he's holding it? If it's truly based on samurai, he will not be holding it like this. No, he will be holding it like that. Give yourself space so you can maneuver and attack and get into certain positions at any fucking time. So doing it like this, that's a fucking lie. If they learned from the samurai, if it's true, they would make it accurate. If you want more proof with the natural lightsaber, fucking hang on, I will tell you right now. Let me put my sword away. Fucking, let me grab my toy lightsaber. I got my lightsaber. Here we go. It's a dumb little shit toy. See? Even then, you can still hold it like a katana if you want to. If it's truly based on samurai, you absolutely, that is a bad grip. My left wrist feels weird swinging like this. If I hold it like this, like an actual fucking sword, it feels good. I can do my techniques at any point. It feels amazing. Watch, I'm a fucking Jedi. This feels great. So grip is important for a sword in combat. So that's why that's annoying me. That everything's so wrong. Okay, let's keep watching.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Here's the thing. Like, hold on. I can understand. In lore, they're heavy.
Evil, Darth.
Here's what you do. If you're fighting with... Where's the heaviest fucking blade I own? Just so I can make a fucking point. Hold on. Just to make a fucking point. I'm gonna put my awesome katana away really quick. So, this is my heaviest fucking sword. It's Rebellion from Devil May Cry. Specifically, the old anime. Okay. This is fucking heavy. Like, it's very top heavy. Sure. Like, I'm kind of struggling to hold it right now even. Shit. My grip is still not like this. See? If I'm gonna grip Rebellion, I would still try to put space in between the handles so I can still maneuver the best way I fucking could, right? Right? So, just holding it and then just, that is so slow and dumb. So what I would do if something was that heavy, fucking keep it up in a position like this, fucking try to tease them a little bit with the handle and then smack. That's what I would do. Not do an obvious little, that's stupid. Why would you do that? Fucking get into like a decent combat position, like fucking feint, fucking scare them a little bit, like soap bottle, and then fucking smack. That's all you need to do. Fucking shit. George Lucas studying the blade. Like, hold on. What's my katana? Let me bring that back. Y'all are watching, right? You're watching? Good. Good, PD. I see you there. You're watching. Okay, cool. Watch. Hold on. Here's the thing. Here's another thing that irritates me about this. Here's the other thing that irritates me about this. Watch.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
You're attacking? Okay. Here's what happens. I'm moving my chair out of the way. Here's what's happening. Fucking Vader is just holding his blade. Well, let me make it fucking Star Wars accurate. Fucking, he's holding it like this, just out in the open. And Obi is doing the same thing on this side, just kind of out. Obi just goes smack to a sword that is just like this. So let me explain like this. Fucking, it's just like this, and he just goes, that's it. That's it. Realistically, if I saw my opponent do that, just blade out, I would fucking move that shit to the side and then strike. That's what I would do. Do I need to make more room to make my point? And watch this. Fucking, if my opponent is holding his blade like so, and I have my blade like this, fucking just move to the side, smack. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. That's the optimal thing to do. Back it to the side, fucking strike. That's all you need to do. George Lucas studied the blade. Fucking Christ, you can do cool shit like this. Let me pull my green screen back up, and we're immersed in the shit we're watching. Oh. This is taking a lot of energy out of me, dude. You don't understand. I'm passionate about the blade. Here's the worst thing, too. Here's the worst thing. The very specifically going for the blade. The whole point of sword combat is to hit your opponent that's anywhere but the blade. You just gotta kick the blade out the way and fucking stab him. It's fucking crazy. Because if George Lucas truly credited samurai movies alone, and the fights look as bad as this does here, I'm gonna fucking riot. That means George Lucas did not fucking study the blade. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that really quick? Can we talk about that really quick? This little fucking twirl he does. Like, sure, in modern movies, there is a way to twirl and smack someone. I won't deny that. But there is a way to do that. Hang on, I am fucking getting so heated. I am sweating and ruining my Demon Dice hat. Let me take this shit off. I am pulling my green screen down. Assuming I'm at the same speed of spinning and attacking, here's what I would do. Say he's spinning. Stab. That's it. That dumb stab Darth Vader is doing with the he could fucking do that at any point while Obi's just like, and he fucking died. Like, I swear, no one thinks of practicality. It is so annoying, bro. Okay, let me see this clip you got here. See, look. George Lucas needs to fucking study. That is a hold on, let me actually point out the right thing. That is a specific, real fucking stance. You can do. I'm gonna bring out my prop katana for this one. See, hold on. That is a real, very real fucking position. From here, you could, hold on, let me get the right position so I can actually do stuff. You could strike upwards like that, or fucking strike down. Or to the side. There's a lot of ways to fucking attack. It's crazy. Y'all should study the blade. Don't be a fucking peasant. Like, I think everybody, men, women, children, and everybody in between who wants to identify as whoever the fuck they want needs to study the blade. See, I would have been fine if Obi-Wan died like that. I could get the inspiration. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait, wrong fucking tab. What the fuck is this? How are you inspired by samurai and your fights look stupid? Why would you do that? Hold on. I am so triggered. I am turning off the green screen. You guys need to see these movements live on twitch.tv without my green screen fucking ruining shit here. Hi, Trog. How you doing up in that corner? You gonna stay there? Because I'm trying to make a point. Okay, if you had to spin for the rule of cool, if you had to spin, just to make my point, if you had to spin, if you absolutely have to, here's what you do. Here's what you do. What I would do, I would be quick. I'll be like, strike. I would do something like that. If you have to do a dumb little spin, you can even spice it up a little. You could strike up, keep the blade there, strike again. There are so many things you can fucking do with the spin if you want to look cool for movies. Not just Fucking think of practical things to do. Like I said, strike, move, strike. Be really fucking quick about it. Fucking strike, spin, hit him with the fucking help if you want to be edgy, and reverse grip too, and then stop. You can do a lot of things. It's crazy. Study the blade. Jesus fucking Christ. If you had to spin, spinning, like I said, completely impractical and will fuck you up in combat in real life if you try it. But I can understand the want of a spin for movies. Just get into like different stances, because that scene's really fucking boring in my opinion. Like even in this fucking samurai little flick right here, there's different stances they do. That's completely fine. They show variety and different combat prowess between fighters. George Lucas could have done that. George Lucas could have done that. What kind of crack is George Lucas smoking? Look at episode 4. What crack is he smoking? How do you be inspired? This is why we need more autistic people in the fucking field. Like, they would hyper focus on this and fucking tell you how to move. I'm doing it right now. Hire me, Hollywood. I teach you how to fight. Oh my God. There's so much I gotta say, dude. You wanna know what they're doing? I'll represent with my fingers. They're just touching dicks. That's it. They're just like, ooh. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Where's the samurai at, Josh? As I told Petey, don't just fight it with magic wands. There's the reason why Spaceballs says they're fighting with my Schwartz. They fucking put it by their dick, because that's what it looks like. They are just playing with each other's dicks. It's crazy. They're shiny fucking dicks. That's what it looks like. It's not sword play. It's dick play. Oh my God. This is killing me, dude. You don't understand. Look! This is... Let me explain the stabby, stabby, stab and how you can counter the stabby, stabby, stab. Assume Vader's stab, 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 right? Fucking, if he's stabbing, again, it's simple. Fucking kick this shit to the side, and since the lightsaber has an omnidirectional blade, it could cut from anywhere. We'll just say katana anatomy for now. The flat, the spine, or the edge, or the flat. You can hit anywhere on the lightsaber. It is crazy, and it cuts, right? So, literally, smack, bring that shit back. That's it. You can 100% move that strike so easily. If someone tried it with me, legit fucking smack, smack, so quickly, especially since it's omnidirectional, you can cut anywhere on the lightsaber. Fucking shit. People don't think about practicality, dude. I am telling you. George Lucas did not think. George Lucas is stupid. He does not think of combat if he was inspired by samurai. He should have studied the blade. You know what? It was back in the day too. Maybe us Americans didn't think about swordplay because we're too busy thinking about guns. You know what I would do? I would hire a Japanese guy who studies the blade. Maybe the random Japanese guy over there somewhere in the streets of Okinawa could just be like, hey, cool, I'll help you with this scene. I'll show you how my ancestors fought with the blade. I would have took inspiration from that. I would have talked to the random Japanese guy in Okinawa, dude. Here's what I would do. If I was just going to sacrifice myself, I give up. I would not just do this. I would just take me to the Force. Hit me, Poppy Vader. Smack me in my stomach. Take me. I would just leave myself exposed. If you're just going to stay like this anyways and do nothing, fuck that. Fucking keep yourself exposed. You might as well. Let me direct the next Star Wars, dude. I am begging. Disney, Mickey fucking Mouse, put me in the studio. I fucking swear. I'm heated about Star Wars Episode 4's combat. Fucking, I'm done. I'm done. I am so goddamn done. I am glad Mickey Mouse took over the goddamn series, because at least the mouse studies a bit of Kung Fu. It's crazy. I'm stopping the stream. I'll catch you guys later. PD, let me know when you get home so we can watch Mando. Okay, bye.